Hey guys, this is Grenade Launcher 101 here, back again with Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. This is the third mission, the bank mission. There are a couple tricky parts in here. There's one thing I want to address after the briefings here, so.
Fisher, the arms that Lacerda had were purchased by someone using a Panamanian offshore bank as proxy. I want to take a peek inside their records. Fortunately, it's not as simple as that. This op can't look like a U.S. intelligence gig, so to cover it up, you'll need to crack the bank's vault and lift some bearer bonds. Property of the French government.
I hit the bank's servers last night, but I didn't find much. All their workstations run drivers for plug-and-play hard drives. I'm guessing they secure them physically every night. Crazy world we live in where electronic intrusion is more of a threat than physical intrusion. Anyway, they probably store the drives in the main vault, meaning they're not going to be easy to get a hold of.
First, the good news. You've been in this bank before. You were part of a CIA raiding team that went in 89 looking for some of Noriega's drug money. Most of the intelligence we have on the bank actually comes from your team. The bad news is that we have a lot of physical security. Lasers, motion sensors, locked doors, cameras, the whole lot. And none of it was there in 89. We've also contacted a specialist to help crack the vault. You better talk to him.
Look, I don't know who you are or what I'm helping you other than it's better than staring at the ceiling of my cell. I hear you have to face a Mason Wells AEA. Well, it ain't a one-man job, but they tell me you can do the work of 5 men. Fine, I says. I had your mate Willie make a little deposit for you. You'll be needing some things from a safety deposit box in the little vault that we can use to crack the main one.
We'll continue on our course for the Yellow Sea and send you back by helicopter to Panama City. I have no authorization to act inside Panamanian borders, so you'll be operating covertly out of the embassy. You and your partner will be on your own in Panama.
Alright, so the one thing I want to address here is the amount of interruptions I got from the previous video, and if that bothered everyone, I'm sorry about that. I know I said I was going to record these videos the whole way through, and that ended up not happening in the previous video, so hopefully I can let no interruptions happen this time. So with that being said, we're going to get started here. First, let me look at my channel here. So we're gonna do stealth here, obviously. And these guys are gonna have a conversation about news articles and whatnot. There's a door right there that you have to go through to get inside the bank itself. But before actually going in there, you have to OCP that light there, so that you can shut it off when you get inside the door. Not only does it help out for when you go to extraction, but it helps the fact that 2 of the guards won't get suspicious. Pretty cool, isn't it?
Fisher, I just synced your OPSAT with intelligence on the bank that you and your team gathered back in 89.
The memories.
Yeah, judging from your report, sounds like it was quite a vacation.
It was, actually. I spent most of the rest of that year sleeping in a ditch on the road between Baghdad and Kuwait.
Oh well, if it's any consolation, I had a bad year that year too.
What? You weren't working for the government during the Gulf War?
No, I was in 10th grade.
You can break this lock. No one else is going to hear it. You're the only one up here.
Fisher, I've got a copy of a work order here that the bank filed with your insurance company. It says the dome windows of the lobby are magnetically locked.
Be careful when going down here, because that enemy is right there, and he can see you literally at any time.
work, Sam.
once he sits
I've
there
shut down the magnetic
sleeping,
walls on the windows.
you
Hey,
can go down this
wait a
rope.
minute. Power spike. The lobby. It looks like a laser grid just came online.
Lasers. Lasers are so.
90s?
I was going to say 70s. Can you please stop making me feel old?
Got bad news for you, Sam. You are old.
Fisher, here's our advisor. He'll walk you through the steps that'll get you into that vault. Be patient with him.
Oh, he's one of those.
Right. Hello? Is this thing on then?
It's on. I'm here. Have you been briefed?
Whatever. This is the Mason Wells 88. Each one is unique. You want to get a bookie up this girl's skirt. First thing you need to do is authorize
So, one of the side objectives you have to do here is upload these fake emails.
You'll be another one of the security officers. You need to disable all three.
There's like 8 of these things. First, get a door code right here. Then we can upload the first one.
That's a relief. Our installer seems to be compatible with their local OS.
That's it? Just plug and play?
That's the idea. No fuss. Get all 8 of those forged mails uploaded.
Make the robbery look like an inside job.
Exactly.
Now once you get that done and over with, you can go back right over here. Now in this version, it's really recommended that you go through this way. Because unlike the version you see on Xbox and PC, this does not have an alternate route. So this is your best shot going through here. So up here, obviously going to be a camera, but there's also 2 guards down this end of the hall that you have to wait for. One of them is fixing the door, the other is like supervising, I guess, in a way. So we just sit here, wait for the guard behind the guy fixing the door, wait until he goes to the security booth in there. Then we can move up and get right into these dark spots here.
So Paco says, okay, you want Paco to fix the door? Paco will fix the door. But the joke is on you now, because Paco is going to change the code. Hey, how about 8645?
Well, there's a door code that he gave y'all. We're going to use that to get through here. 8645.
Back to the treasury's authorization. 2 more to go.
Oh no, Sir Casey. That's exactly what I didn't want to see.
Casey, is that some kind of dried meat?
He's probably the best computational theorist in the world. He worked with Morgenhold on Project Watson. Word is he's gone off his nut.
This is the next fake email.
Bad guy material to me.
The second one here.
You don't even have there.
Now be careful when going out here, because you never know if that guard, you never know where that guard's position is at. He may or may not see you. You just never know. So be careful when going through the crawl space. And just look out like very carefully. So now we're going to go back through here. Not back through here, but through here rather. And enter the east wing. That'll take me to the other objectives, including the other two authorization buttons. And this is where both those tricky parts that I mentioned earlier are at. So let me just get this over with real quick before we get to that point. We have to deactivate fan, take care of the security camera stuff, and upload another fake email, and get that authorization button in this security booth. Then in the next room over is where we had to get that last authorization thing. Wait for the fan to stop. Oh, and and in that other room is the fourth, like, fake email. So the one that I got, that was the third one. The one in the other room will be the fourth one.
Good thinking, Fisher. Now, even if you're caught on camera, they won't be able to ID you.
Now this part right here, you can't exactly go through there without getting spotted, because there's a part right there where it is illuminated a little. So the best way to get by these guys without being spotted is to whistle.
I don't know. That's why I'm worried.
Now pick this lock right here. Don't break it, because the other guys might hear it. You want to keep this as stealthy and peaceful as possible.
Right, that's authorization done. The outer cage to the vault should be opening as we speak.
Great.
Just inside the cage, there's a small vault full of safety boxes. You may drop off some kit for you in one of them.
Alright, I'll let you know when I'm there.
That's half of the forged mail, Sam. 4 more to go.
Thanks. I've always found it hard to count past 3.
No need to be smarmy, Sam.
So the other half will be getting, there's going to be 2 that will be getting on our way. Then the other 2 are in the West Wing, back at the West Wing. So now, the trickier part here is to get past these guards again. So I'm going to save right here, just in case something doesn't work out well. Because I know for a fact that something is definitely not going to work out well. So, yeah. You can do this. You can do this 2 ways: either whistle or use a sticky camera to make noise. Now, here I'm going to use a sticky camera. If that doesn't work, I might have to whistle.
What's that noise?
Who's there?
Oops, he saw me. Good thing I did. Good thing I saved there, because that would have been bad if I didn't.
What the hell was that?
I absolutely see something.
Okay, not that way, because he's like over there. Depending on where that guy might be at, he may or may not be distracted by the sticky camera that you make noise with, or when you whistle. So just keep that in mind. No, we're not using flashlight.
Okay, that's okay. I look around.
He's gonna look in my direction. Get to this wall before he catches you.
All clear.
And bam, we've basically passed by these guys. Now this part here is a little not so tricky, but you just had to time it right, if anything.
Looks like more lasers ahead, Sam. This whole place is singing with photons.
There's a guard who seems to be walking around here, no problem.
Maybe he has some kind of...
Now I'm going to save here, just in case something goes wrong. Because I do have a feeling that something might go wrong here as well.
Beacon. Get close and you can stay in his electronic shadow.
So one method I tried was OCPing that light, but it did get one of the guards suspicious, so I'm going to try and not OCP that light and just get by him through staying in the dark spot. In the darkest spot possible, anyway. Oh, I had a feeling that would happen. So yeah, I am gonna have to OCP that light. Or you know what? Maybe I'd not have to OCP it light, but rather just sit here and wait for their conversation to be done.
I was just thinking something. What's that? Did you... Back up!
Okay, that didn't work out. Okay.
Hey, I was just thinking something. What's that? Did you ever notice that this bank doesn't have any bank machines? Of course. Why do you think that is? Because they don't want people to hack the bank machines. Hack a bank machine? Whoever heard of that? It's not the realism that's the problem. It's just that it introduces a whole resource economy that we don't want to deal with. Oh, I see your point.
So once he turns around, or not.
Hey, I was just thinking something. What's that? Did you ever notice that this bank doesn't have any bank machines? Of course. Why do you think that is? Because they don't want people to hack the bank machines. Hack a bank machine? Whoever heard of that? It's not the realism that's the problem. It's just that it introduces a whole resource economy that we don't want to deal with. Oh, I see your point.
Alrighty then. Whew. You know what? We're just going to do it from here. That's the 5th. That's where we have to upload the 5th fake email. Now we get right behind him. Just so we can stick to this wall right here. Once he turns around, you're in the clear. Now down here, I believe it's a little iffy. So I'm going to save here just in case anything goes wrong. I don't know for sure if anything's going to go wrong, but it's just a precaution in case anything does. So with that being said, let's keep going. Alright. So, not sure how we can get past this predicament. I'm not sure what he does. Oh yeah, he just paces back and forth. So I guess that means we can go through here. And hopefully, no one through that door can come. Or come through the door anyway. Now we can go back to the north wing. So we can go right back to the west wing. But be very cautious because that guy that was sleeping in the chair earlier, he can actually get up and end up seeing you sometimes. So if that happens, you easily have a checkpoint to load back to. And luckily he did not see me, so we can enter through the west wing now. So, the next two emails we have to upload, one is in that security booth, the other one, the last one, being in that vault that we have to get inside. Now, and now that we disabled the cameras, we can roam around in the light, but just keep things quiet, at least. That's not good. That was really stupid. I don't know what went wrong. My controls just started acting up. But regardless, we can just load right back to the checkpoint. No problem. Well, from what I could tell, it seems that you have to like go right behind him to like keep that door open so you can get into that 7th email that you have to upload. Oops. Did not see that coming. Look at the physics of this. Holy crap. Load checkpoint again. Alright, so now just going to speed up a bit. So you need to leave this door open to upload this 7th email.
Someone's moving around up there.
And that did not work out so well. It may take you multiple tries to get this right, but trust me, it is possible to do.
Great work, Fisher. One more forged mail and we're covered.
Doing my best.
Alright. Wait for this door to close. While I wait, I'm going to save here. Just so I don't end up screwing myself over at the last second. Or rather, if you want to call it that. But mainly, I just want to save for the sake of it. If they notice the door's open, I'll do something about it. But they
Sam,
shouldn't.
It's Will.
Turtle said one of these boxes had some equipment in it.
Chest level, right hand side, number 1024.
Careful with that gear.
What is all this stuff?
It charges us with a volt, and the other thing in the bulb is a telemetric lockpick.
A telemetric lockpick?
Head down to the main vault. We'll walk you through it there.
Okay, it seems like the door has been closed. So I guess we can move forward.
Alright, next you need to block both of these locks at the same time.
That's what the telemetric pick is for.
Exactly. It reads your movements in one lock and mimics them in the other lock.
Oops.
Real time.
You guys use some cool toys.
That's right, it's one of those
Right.
picks.
Now once you get the feel for each bit, you have to wait a second for the telemetric bit to sync up. Once it beats, bombs your uncle, you can pick the bit and move to the next one. Don't try and pick a bit before you're in sync, or you'll have to restart.
Right.
I think this one has like 4 digits to pick at before you're actually done. So here's the 4th one right now, and bam.
Alright, now place the charges over the main pins. Once they're all in place, well, I'm sure you can figure it out.
Bam.
And open second.
Maverick, we're in.
Great work. Sam, get in there and find those hard drives.
And here,
I have fragments of a message here from someone named Dvorak. Echelon doesn't have a file on him. Wait.
What?
It's the last fake email.
Recent messages. They're 512 encrypted. I haven't seen 512
And all this other
since
stuff.
last.
I killed Mass. I said several more.
I remember. And it's confirmed. So this is someone with access to some seriously classified information.
Sir Casey?
That's a frightening possibility.
Great work, Fisher. Now any investigation into the robbery will only point back at the investigators.
So the Panamanian government will end up sending some innocent banker to prison?
Innocent if you don't count providing arms to revolutionaries.
Oh, right, I forgot. Bankers. Evil.
Good job, Fisher. Now the whole mission will look like a robbery. They'll never know why we were here.
Lambert, now that I'm holding $50 million, I think we need to talk about that raise again.
25 cents an hour and not a penny more.
Deal.
All right, Fisher. We'll extract you as planned from the same location you were inserted.
Over the wall from the front courtyard?
That's right. Redding will be waiting for you nearby.
On my way.
And that. So getting into that vault basically means everything. Your last fake email, the money that you're trying to steal, everything else in between. You know, that is the key selling point of this mission. Or maybe not call it selling point, but rather that's the point of this mission. So now that we got that stuff over with, we can go through this door, and then we can take this exit to go right back up to the front where we were before. And like I said before, and as I was saying, you needed to like OCP that light and shut it off so that neither of those enemies can see you when you come out this door right here. Really easy maneuver, if you ask me. So with that being done and over with, we can go right back up to the front. Exfiltrate over wall. And that was the third mission, ladies and gentlemen. And that was our bonus objective. Delete the camera archives for the bank. How surprising. And I completed this mission, 100% rating, with nobody touched. That is a very successful ghost run, if you ask me. Now the next mission is a bit of a different story. So, you're obviously gonna have to grab someone to interrogate them about what is happening around this whole like protection detail and whatnot. This name Zarkezi popping up and whatnot. If you guys know the story of this game, then you should already know who Zarkezi is. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If this has helped you out in some sort of way possible, then you're welcome. Now, as always, this is Grenade Launcher 101 signing off.